Florida federal judge who declared Obamacare unconstitutional gave President Obama a 7-day deadline for filing an appeal to his ruling. In the meantime, states must continue implementing Obamacare while the case makes its way through the courts. Time to let the Willis watchdogs out. Ryan Frazier is the CEO of Western Skies Forum in Denver. Paul Westcott is the host of White House Brief. And Doug Flynn is with Flynn Zito Capital Management. Paul, let's start with you.
This is just one of those things. I mean, let's let the judge, please, come on, sir, please, rule against this thing, shut it down, actually cut off the spending for it. The judges can do that at this point. I think we need to do it. We found out today that $105 billion with a B dollars was snuck into this bill during this last vote, the last continuing resolution. So we've got a ton of money on the line right now. A lot of damage is being done. It needs to be stopped.
All right. Well, Paul, Doug, what do you say?
I see more and more confusion about what we're doing and not doing. A lot of business owner clients who just will not hire. They will not do anything because they have no idea what things are going to cost, whether it's going to come in or not. And it's just, to me, further delaying the recovery. And those are the things that the confusion about the health care bill, whether it's going to go through or not, is just causing more and more confusion and delay. And it's not a good thing for the economy.
So whether you like it or you don't like it, it's hurting the economy. Ryan, what do you say?
Well, you know, you got one judge in Virginia that struck down parts of this law. You got this judge that struck down the entire law as unconstitutional. I think this judge knows that this matter is going to be appealed and subsequently will be decided by the U.S. Supreme Court. And that, here's the good thing. The majority of this law does not come into effect until 2014. And so I'm really hoping that we can get this settled by then.
Well, the whole industry is restructuring before that happens, but that's another conversation for another day. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie vetoing a bill that would have made his state the first in the nation to legalize online gambling. Ryan, what do you think of this? I talked about how much I hate the whole idea of online gambling the other day, and we got a lot of email. Do you agree, or what's your view?
Jerry, I think the governor got this right. You know, people spoke on this issue a couple years ago. They said they only wanted to allow gambling in Atlantic City. You know, I think if the state legislature in New Jersey wants to see online gambling, they have to abide by the will of the people and refer it back to the people via referendum. I think the people should decide, and I think that's what Governor Christie is saying right now.
Paul, people should decide?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now, New Jersey is one of the highest tax states in the country. I think it's time for the people of New Jersey to start being heard. And they say, you know what, we want gambling. We're going to turn back tax revenue. Not only that, but we're going to make some money for the state as well, make some money for the people of the state. I think it's a great thing.
You think it's a great thing to have online gambling?
A great thing to have online gambling. Let them do it. I mean, come on. I'm a libertarian here. You got to allow everything to be free. You know, just don't kill me, please. That's it. Just don't kill me.
Doug, bring some sanity to this conversation.
I don't know if I can. I think people, it's like lotto, and people want to do online gambling. They're doing it anyway. If there's a way to get some tax revenue out of here and stop beating down all the people that are supposedly the rich and the high wage earners and get some money out of it, so you don't have to keep going to them for every single thing, I think that there's some tax revenue in there that they might be able to get, and that might be a good thing.
But it's illegal. The companies that do this are offshore, except for Vegas.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's
bring
a
them
big
on
debate.
shore, make it legal, tax it and make it legal, just like prostitution.
We have got to move on to, oh boy, we've got to move on to doggy treatments. USA Today reporting on special doggy treatment at the Trump International Hotel in, of course, Vegas, including in-room pooch massages. There you see it right there. The pause massage package costs $150 for 30 minutes. Doug, is this a waste of your client's money paying for pooch massages?
Well, if you look at it, it's $250 for a cleanup fee, and then there's a tip. You could stay 4 nights in that hotel and spend the same amount of money and just pet your own damn dog.
All right. Paul?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I barely want to pay the dollar for the food when I put the dog at the kennel. But right now, I mean, listen, that's not my thing. But for people who love their dogs, sadly, they're going to take advantage of this. You know, please, let's stop it. Stop the insanity.
Ryan, are you pro pooch massage? It's a critical question.
You know, Jerry, I have an English bulldog. He's a retired show champion. Great dog. My kids love him. But he ain't gone to Vegas, let alone getting a massage.
Well, that's another question entirely. Should you take him to Vegas in the first place? Right?
Well, my vote is no.
Your vote is no.
But you know what? You have the free will to do what you want. And I think what Trump folks are saying here is that, look, they think there's a market. I guess we'll have to see how it shapes up.
All right. Okay. Ryan, Paul, Doug, thanks for your help tonight. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, we know the federal government often turns to China to backstop our debt. Now there's reports small businesses are being forced to look to the other side of the world for help. I'll give you my 2 cents more next.
You're close enough to see.